Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's chat, I want to try to do something a little bit more fun. And what I want to do is try to actually work on the village that I had planned on going over there. And originally when I had it started, it was kind of rough. I will admit that. But now I kind of have a plan what I want to do. And what we're going to need to do is grab a bunch of wood and we'll need a bunch of cobblestone. And then we'll go ahead and figure this out. All right, so let's grab an axe, grab a shovel. I'm not really sure how much I'm gonna need, but we'll just figure it out. What's going on, dogs? What's up, Pops? It's been a while since I've come in here and said hi. You guys are kind of facing the wall, but what's going on? All right, so, all right, let's go and get a bunch of wood. Yeah, I had to get some bread and some carrots and some potatoes first. I think what I need to do is actually kind of update this area here too. Looks a little, looks like it just needs taken care of, you know? Let's go ahead and make our oak planks. Wow, that gave us a lot. So we have 3 stacks of 64 and a 53. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put on our armor here real quick. Nice. All right. So I'm kind of hoping that this turns out a lot better because I've kind of got an idea in my head how I want this to go, but sometimes that doesn't always turn out the case, and that's what I'm worried about. I think what I'm going to do though is definitely get rid of this here. It's just not that great. I don't know. It looks weird. So let's go ahead and get rid of this, and then we can just kind of figure out structures here how we want to do this. I think after taking some time to kind of invade some villages, I think I've learned how they are made. Well, frick. Probably should have brought some weapons down here, huh? Alright, my tools are ran out, chat. I need to go get some more. Hello, animals. This time we're bringing a sword, chat. I'm gonna bring a few torches as well so we can kind of light up the area. Oh boy. Look at all these mobs coming around here. You guys want any part of frick? There we go. You frick. Oh, frick. Oh, look at the baby zombie. Oh. It's kind of cute, chat. You can't even lie. I kind of feel bad for hitting it, but I'm sorry, bud. There, I dropped a carrot, bro. Oh, the skeleton's firing at me. What the heck? Oh, that was close. All right, we gotta eat, chat. And there's an enderman right there. We're okay. Spiders. Come here, spiders. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's go. We got the spider eye. I think now we should be able to revive our friend back. There we go. You guys are dropping some stuff. I might just have to attack some mobs here for a little while or something. All right, come on. Who's next? Frick, you are climbing up. Come on, 1v1 me, spider. 1v1 me. We got 2. All right. Nice. All right, looks like our contestants are mainly creepers, skeletons, and an enderman. Well, I say let's face these creepers, chat. Let's go. Come on, 1v1 me. I want to see what you guys got. And a group of creepers. Ooh, that's how you handle it, chat. Let them face their own. All right, I think we're okay. We'll continue on mining this out here. We can see it's starting to get daytime. That's good news for us. Sure, buddy. Let's go, chat. We made it a level 10 fighting all these mobs. All right, we're pretty much there. I'm kind of thinking, chat. I don't know if we want to keep this or not. Chat. Or if we should get rid of it. Okay, I might have an idea. I think I'm going to get rid of this. We'll fill this part up with dirt. And then that way, this is more of a path than anything. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get some more dirt. Okay, so we got this filled up here. I think what we'll do is kind of create a path here. And then we can put some stairs. I don't have a crafting table. I guess we can make one real quick. And then we'll just make some stairs here. And then we could put the stairs right there. And then continue on the path here. Okay, I'm actually kind of thinking making this into a pattern. What if we did that, chat? What if we made this into a pattern? I don't know if we want to do checkers like how we typically do, or if we kind of want to try something new here at the same time. I think this is what I'll do here, because we have a bunch of checkers patterns in our house. I think it'd be good just to kind of change it up a little bit, you know? I think that looks better. And then we can actually take this all the way to our stairs here. So that'll go like that. Then we'll have to add stairs here. I think this is gonna look awesome when we're done here. I think I'm gonna make a chest real quick. I have too much stuff going on over here. I'm gonna put all of my random things in here that I don't need. Moment. That way we can kind of clean up our section here. All right, perfect. I mean, how do you like this, chat? Is this looking pretty good? I think it's definitely better than what I had going on before. I had no clue what that was. It was just like a random building that was going on there, and it just didn't look good at all. There we go, chat. So that now when we come down the stairs, we've got our other stairs going on here too. It goes straight to out here. I think I'm not sure if I'll keep it like this right now or not, but what we could do right now is just kind of turn it down this way. And then we could put a house right here. All right, and then I guess the question is, how do we want to kind of create this? Maybe kind of go around like this. Now we got to remember that cobblestone needs to go into this too. So I don't know if we want to do a pattern here. Kind of thinking about how I want to do this right now. I might consider doing a pattern so we can kind of just put these up on top here. You know what I need? I need my building blocks. That's what we probably need so we can get up there. Let me go grab those real quick, chat. All right, I got my scaffolding. Exactly what I need to be able to go through this. We can see it's starting to get dark, chat, which means it's about time we face another round of mobs. I just don't think we need to stop building for some mobs, you know? We just need to push through. Yeah, this looks way better already. Just by walking down here, it just automatically looks better. But I kind of want to give a place for villagers to live at, because this is exactly where they're going to be living at. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll go up one more, and then we can put the doorway right there. And then I'll probably put some slabs here. Or no, I think what I'll do is I'll do this. And then we can get our stairs out and do this. And then we'll make some doors. I think right now we'll just stick to I think right now we'll stick to just making wooden doors. But I think this is definitely way better. Yeah, that's definitely way better. Okay, then I guess we'll just continue on here after I get the zombie. I guess the question is going to be, how far do we want to go? I don't think it needs to be crazy, because it's like for villagers, nothing intense. But I think this might be good, because then you can kind of lay a few chests here. You can lay a bed or two, and then whatever else they might need. All right, there we go. And then the roof. Well, I don't want to just do flat. I think we'll kind of build a little bit of a roof like this, and then we can kind of just cave in the roof like this here. If we go down, it's like a nice little hut for them. All right, we'll go to bed, get rid of the mobs, and we'll go back. All right, here we go. We're about to see it. 3, 2, 1. That is a lot better than what I had before. I guess I don't know. I mean, we could definitely improve it in some ways, but geez, that's a lot better than what it was. There's that. We have our first house. I need to definitely get some torches in here. I think what we could do. Wait, chat, what is that? As far as the floor goes, I can't remember how they make it, but we'll kind of just do something. I think for the next one, we'll first start off with getting rid of this grass here. All right, and then fill it up here. I think this is what they use for the flooring. There we go. Now we need to get some beds in here, some lighting. I think I'm gonna grab some pictures too, just in case. All right, we got some torches. That's what we're gonna start with, is torches. And then later down, we could change it to something else. I just think right now, that's probably what we'll do. And then the beds, we can have one here. One here, and then we can get some pictures going on up here. Whoa, that's crazy. All right, that works. We kind of need to be able to see. I'm trying to get like a smaller picture. Yeah, it's not working. All right, boom, there we go. Now we got some good quality pictures in here. We'll go ahead and actually also take this crafting table, put it in here. I'll probably also make I don't know. We could make a furnace. I don't know if they need one though, but we'll make it just in case. Why not? There we go. There's a furnace. I might change that. There we go. We'll put some coal in there since sitting there. And then, I don't know. It looks a lot better in here though, chat. Like, we just have to get some villagers in here, and then this would be just a nice simple home for them, you know? I think I'll actually also give them a chest. You know what we could do? I don't know. Can they? I was thinking about making like a top shelf right here, but I don't know if they can reach that or not. I don't know. I think that they would need a ladder. We could do that in another house. I think right now we'll keep it simple. Just put a chest there for him. Put one right there too. There we go, chat. This is pretty much completed. I can't wait till we get some villagers over here, though. It's gonna look awesome. All right, chat. I think for now, this is how we'll keep it, but I want to go ahead and move on to the next thing. Let's go ahead and go to bed, chat. Okay, so the next thing I would like to work on, mossy stone block. I gotta put away a bunch of my stuff right here. I know first we gotta do some melting here. I think while those are going, we should go and try to find a bunch of more vines. So since I want to add a bunch of vines all over the place, we're gonna need a lot of vines. So I know over here in this section, there's quite a few vines. We'll go try and get a bunch here. If I need to, I might need to keep on exploring a little bit longer. We'll find out. I'm hoping that this will be plenty right here and then we'll be okay. All right, chat, we have 2 stacks of 64. There's a lot of vines over here. So this is great. But we'll go ahead and use the 64 we have. I'm assuming that my stuff is still cooking up over there. But we'll go ahead and lay down some vines over here. We'll just kind of do like a random. I just think this really needs a lot of vines. I'll stick with that right now. I want to make sure I have enough for... Wow, that already looks better. There we go. That looks way better already. I want to make sure I have enough for my stone bricks to be able to go all the way around. Crazy how fast the vines can just go. All right, we got a lot going on here. Get our stone bricks here. All right, we got 57, chat. I think for a start, it's going to be good. Go ahead and head on over there, chat. All right. I didn't realize how far I've already gotten last time. Cool. This shouldn't take too long then. I think we'll definitely have plenty enough. Oh yeah, we will. Awesome. Now the next question is going to be, what do we want to do next? What do we want to do next? I think what we need to do though, right here, I don't know. I want to make this make sense right here. For instance, say let's go ahead and we climb up this ladder and we have this blocked off right here. We go down here. I guess there's no really way to get out except through this little drop chute right here. And then I guess we could just take that. I mean, that is an option we could do. What we could do as well is put some kind of, I don't know, maybe I could put a slime block right there so that when you fall, it's just like a trampoline for us. And then that way you just take the rails, or you could take the stairs if you want to get out. I think that's what we'll do. I just kind of want this to make sense. Say we're coming up here and then we go up. It'll be blocked off like that, which is probably better in the long run so that we don't have mobs just coming through here. But this looks really good, honestly. I don't know if I have what it takes to be able to make a... All right, chat, we're going to try to redo it this time. Last time we kind of messed up and I didn't do it right. So we're going to try to bring back our friend here. And we have 2 chances in case we mess up. So now, which we have. Okay, and then I think... So yeah, then, okay, so we have to put the gunpowder in after we brew the potion of weakness. And then this should give us what we need. Okay, perfect. And then we need, I guess, a golden apple. I think, hold on. We're going to get rid of this because I don't actually need this anymore. Because I've realized that there's no mobs and I trust it that I could just go right through here. All right, I should just have to throw this at you and then you eat the golden apple. And then I think I give you that. Are you normal? Chat, how long does this take? Are you there yet? Okay, I had to look it up because I was really curious, but I guess it takes like 2 to 5 minutes. So I'm hoping that you don't need me around. Maybe I can kind of come back. Okay. So I'm happy we finally did that. I think with our last bit of time, chat, while we're waiting for our villager to turn back here, I think we're going to go ahead and kind of work a little bit more on our 3rd layer. Oh, there's an Enderman in here, chat. Okay, we'll leave it alone this time. I won't be mean. Oh, frick! Yeah, that's an issue there. Frick. Okay. All right, here we go. This is my fault because I never put anything down here. That's 1. Frick, there's 2 creepers. Frick. Okay. I just need a few hits. 1 hit. 2 hits. I don't need you blowing up anything. 3 hits. 4 hits. Gotta be 1 more. 1 more. Come on. Boom. There's 1. Hey, where's the other creeper? Frick! Woo! That was close, chat. 5. There we go. Yeah. Oh, frick. There's another one. There we go. All right, we're going to put some torches down here because this is entirely my fault. There's just no lighting. Look, chat, here's our railway. There we go. Now we can see. We can avoid some mobs coming through here now. All right, let's go find out. We still haven't turned back yet, huh? We did it, chat. Goal reached. Zombie doctor. I was about to look up how long this is going to take. Look, we got a discount. Welcome back, friend. Been a long time. Long time. But you made it back. I'm so happy you're back. Now we can do some trading. Whoa, that's cool. It shows you what you can get. Dude, that's awesome. All right, I'm gonna do an enchanting book. And look, you're an apprentice now. That's awesome. I could do 2 now. That's really cool. All right, we got 3, which is perfect because this can kind of fill this up there. There we go. I think I'll probably put some up here too, maybe. In the meantime, I don't have anything else to trade with you. But this was fun. It was awesome. I'll have to trade more with you. All right, chat. Well, I think this is it. Let me go ahead and put my stuff away, and then we'll go ahead and call it. All right, chat. So this is it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I thought it was very cool that we have a nice village kind of going on there. And we were able to finally get our trader villager back into an actual villager because it was a zombie and now it's back, which is great. And who knew trading would be so fun? I mean, that's pretty awesome. And then we were able to finish up with the mossy stone bricks all the way around. If you stayed the entire video, thank you so much. And hopefully you enjoyed. Until then, I will see you in the next video.